sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Buffalo Bills. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. They're going to bury him in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Allen to throw it. Going deep for Diggs. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Allen now looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Flushed out right. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 28 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. Throwing to start the drive. Allen, he'll let this thing go for Sanders.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Second down and 7.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On play action, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Going deep for Diggs. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. Cole Beasley there to make the grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
72 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. The 30. 10. 5. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown.
Good shit.
Great ones, some of the best. They're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Pollard to return from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Prescott on first down.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Okay, then we got a game.
Football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On first down, Allen going deep for Diggs. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Allen. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Micah Parsons
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away.
CeeDee Lamb deep for the Cowboys.
A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott
swinging this out for Pollard.
And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Allen from the gun on third down, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. He'll buy some time right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Let's go, baby.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing on first down is Allen. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen, escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Allen now on 1st down. Going deep for Diggs. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Allen again, flushed out right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
On 2nd and goal, Allen rolling to. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down.
And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And they're not going to get the kick off in time. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Yeah, slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. And they got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
Going deep for Diggs. And incomplete on the deep ball. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
10th carry now for Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 189 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Flush to his right. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Now Allen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. That catch good for only a couple. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Allen to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now Allen. Buying time to his left. And Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Allen. Flush to his right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Allen going to try and keep it. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. To the shotgun snap to Allen. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. One final try here for Allen, escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in, even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line. They got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Cowboys. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch the short passes, he can run under a long pass, or he can do what we saw right there, catch one and then make a big gain after the catch.
Good game, man.
Ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline? This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Going deep for Diggs. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are right back in this football game. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Allen. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a reason the number 4 was flashing through my mind when he let that one go. 3 touchdowns already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
On play action, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that, being a safety.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 38. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are right back in this football game. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who have gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Allen. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Throwing is Allen.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn. Over. It's a turnover on downs. A first down carry by Elliott. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was a
mistake,
yes,
for sure.
Without a doubt, because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball an additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Well, Prescott here to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
Yeah, they've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so. But ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down. They'll have to throw it anyway.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Now Prescott. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Prescott to throw it. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Prescott from the gun. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Elliott. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
Ernest Jones there for the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On second down, Elliott once more.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Running with Elliott. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the Rams' 45-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. On first down, it's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. On second down at 4, Stafford flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Stafford now to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll give to Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard there to make the grab. And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Greg Zuerlein, the kickoff for Dallas.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll have 50 seconds to work with, so that really plenty of time to try to put something together. Just beating the play clock. Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they picked up the first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Mike, 55, right there, 55. Check, 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 check. 11, 11. Record. Hey. Check right. Watch it, Green light, 22. Give me that ball. All right, here we go.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Flush to his right. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Randy Gregory able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
22.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Ready. Blue 50. Omaha, remove. 55.
Here we go on fourth. Stafford. He's going to sling this deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10.
Hey, 22. Mike 14. Check tight. Mike 14.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Mike 14. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Mike 14. Watch the screen. Hey. 14's the mic. Set the tone, defense.
Here's Stafford. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams have taken the lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
14-7.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
And he will take this one back all the way inside the 35.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
And Zerline's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
53. Ready? 55. Mike 55. Hey, easy. Oh, yeah. Here we go again.
Throwing is Stafford.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
That's good for LA Rams. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
10. Touchdown defense. Alert.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
The Cowboys 41-yard line.
My 14. Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. My 14. What do you got? What do you got?
Stafford. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Stafford on first down.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And he's got his big tight end here.
And the Rams are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll run here with Akers.
Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown.
Cooper Kupp,
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Cowboys 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does.
They're looking for Ram, but it's intercepted.
Picked off right around the 40. NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From midfield, here's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Brady going to throw. This is caught by Evans. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves,
and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the
Fuck out of here.
And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone.
Any ability, but
and not only
meaning
is
that
the person
they
lugging
could
the
have
ball,
picked like Michael
of
Vick,
course,
and
because
you
he
could have had a
into the end
scrambler
zone,
and had
the
the
offensive lineman and receivers.
Bullshit.
They have to feel great about themselves. Sticking it in the end zone.
where we could have been good, guys, but they didn't understand, and that's why they came out with the tweet. So they really did fumble the ball.
Finkel.
If you ask me my opinion, that's a shot right there. Big play by Henry. That's a shot right there. If you ask me my opinion, Henry still has the best arm because he has a 6'6" receiver, and his receiver has the slot archetype bucket where you can get slot apprentice for 180. So y'all just soak that in and really realize how bad they fumbled the bag. In the man community, they want us to forgive them. Y'all know better than that. This ain't League of Legends. We toxic. We got to get on their head all day, boys. Y'all know what to do.
2nd and 5 for Henry with Derrick Henry. Once again, throwing the quick throw to the flat. That's Charlie Joyner with the catch to the 20-yard line. Already TD, Henry inside the red zone.
Yeah, I want to point out, of course, both guys rocking the Cincinnati Bengals offensive playbook and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive playbook. So like I said, it's a mirror match. But what I noticed so far is these guys usually play a much faster pace. Because they know each other so well, they really slow it down a little bit. Use a little bit more time when they set their audibles. They're flipping the play a lot more. They're setting more heart rate. So the pace is really slowed down. I think that's a credit to how well these guys know each other.
After a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Second down short for Henry as he would give the ball to Adrian Peterson. Inside the 10-yard line. Bring it close. They got Cliff Wesley having some trouble out there. Stopping this Henry attack.
Yeah, this is what we talked about pregame. Who would be the first one to playing all the time? They know their tendencies, so you got to mix it up. You see West in a whole different playbook. He's usually in that 4-6 playbook, running 3-3-5 wide. Now you see him in Bucks. What is he running? 2-3-6 wheel, something that gave Henry problems. Dritty gave Henry
the last one good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mediocre on offense for like 3 quarters. So you see West come out here, get right into the defense, and he's giving up yards early. But I think that's the game.
Inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
First time we see Henry go into that tight slot formation. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Henry back to back on 2nd and goal. Rolling right, gets well covered. Can Henry get in the corner? What quick off? Gets to Marshawn, lineable TD, and prevents him from running into the end zone.
Great stick from both guys. I thought Henry had the running back early, goes that left side to RB and just missed it. Rolls on the right.
Dangerous throw that was knocked down and incomplete.
For the defense there, they forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a
3-man rush, stepping right, in trouble, rolling right, trying to get away from the defense. He's got a little late throw. He's going crazy. It's picked off by the rookie Patrick Surtain. Going the other way, the first mistake from Mr. Denver County.
They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
With 250,000 on the line on the crucial, what a click on. I mean, that was phenomenal. Henry kind of opened already. He rolled out, thought he had it, and then lost his big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A
big connection on
clicks
that
on
one.
to Surtain. That was absolutely massive.
After 1-7,
Ever since the start of the pandemic, we've been working from home. And Wesley starts things off with a massive turnover. That's got to be a big momentum boost. We'll take a look at Wesley's offense that he's bringing out on the field. He also rocking Derrick Henry. That Tony Pollard from the year
over 39 now. They'll come up on a
Yeah,
1st and 10.
We got the Deion Sanders out there receiver. Wesley really loves him. Has great speed. Of course, has that slot apprentice ability out there as well. And that Calvin Johnson
to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Massive turnover game. But you got to be careful here.
That was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys
shadows
doing
of
their
his own
job,
goalpost.
and then some people doing
Derrick
a
Henry,
little bit more
quarterback, will
offensive
hand it
line
to
tight ends. They
Tony
expect
great
the
gap
ball.
shoot.
But the
From
receivers,
defense,
they want to do is catch passes, and they block
really any breathing room for
and
young
create
Wesley.
extra space.
And
You've
Buck
got to
made
hit
a
the
great point.
jackpot
You know,
there.
these guys both running this
2nd and
big
inches,
time 2-3-6. This
oftentimes
defense is really
an
picked up
invitation
on
for the
it.
offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on
Watching
3rd
that
down and
working
pick up the first
linebacker
down.
kind of loops around.
Sometimes you just don't have a tendency to stay with what you are, stay with who you
That was
are,
almost
and go
the
get the first down. That's
exact
exactly
same
what
thing
they
we saw the other way. A throw to the flat, almost
taken
jumped.
in by
For Henry, that
Cooper
would have been
here.
a touchdown.
Yeah, it's tough to back up there, but change the camera angle.
And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches
on
here.
this 2-3-6 will. How well can Wesley pick it up and maybe even use his pocket presence to evade it?
Again, it's to Elliott.
That was really they understood exactly where the
Henry's
first
gonna
down
take a
marker was,
out here.
handed it to their guy who could run it, created some
52
space, and
seconds
he got
left.
there.
So the
In
ball
the
down
first
to the
quarter,
16 here
Wesley
for
looking
1st and
to
10.
get out of his own end zone.
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Clef, a wild starts this game. A wild read for him.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Watching that play unfold, watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get cut back later. He did that for
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
You gotta have a little wrinkle in your arm
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team.
Wesley said, tell the special team to stay on the field. We're going to the first team. Bucks to the right side. Low wide receiver Deion Sanders on the left side of that formation. Charlie Jordan split up the bunch. The 5-man rush from Henry. Stepping, looking deep down the field for a big play. He's got prime time. And prime time's in open space. And prime time's got Greengrass. And Wesley, he puts the first touchdown on the board. 92 yards to the intercepted.
Picked up by Sean Murphy Benton. And the Buccaneers are going to no doubt, very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw that.
He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Those dangerous skating posts. And you know, Primetime got the Leos to get away from the defense.
Too much speed against man-to-man coverage. You saw Henry had no choice but to guard that corner, and Wesley gets fired up.
He was absolutely unnoticed and wound up
They're
getting
just a
big
couple
yards
doors down from each other, so they might be able to hear each other when they're celebrating. 7-0, Wesley on top. Henry
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
And that was really dangerous again there, guys.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Another pick right there. To scare the name for Henry Wesley looking good.
He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his
I don't want to hear that shit.
He knew this was trouble.
that lane up the middle, Marshawn Lattimore, who's been big early
So
for
here's a
Wesley's
1st and
defense.
10
And the
now
Warriors,
down inside the 20.
3rd and 10 for Henry.
A give to Elliott running left.
And you go to that tight slot formation. Got Calvin Johnson, Charles
Officially no
Jr. out
gain
there.
on the play, and it's
Darren
second
Waller
down.
at tight end, and there's a big man.
Safety
Henry
room all the way
It's
up
going to
the
be a
line of
4th and
scrimmage
2
to make that
for
stop.
Henry. You know he's not very
He
much
trust
out
his
there.
eyes and figure out
Massive play in the game right there for Henry. Hands get soft out to Wesley. Completely short. This gets the ball back. This is a huge 4th and 2 for Henry's confidence in his
Looking to
offense going
throw.
forward.
Prescott.
The left side, he's got 8
This
feet
is
for his
caught.
first
And
down.
the Cowboys are looking
Wide
at 1st
receiver
and
Bulls
goal as
got
he's tackled all the way down at
Andre
the 2-yard
Johnson,
line.
Charlie
Now the
Joyner,
Cowboys
and
going to
Darren
burn the
Waller out
1st
there.
and
That's a lot of speed on the field.
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in that number 1. A chance
saw him
to
go
get
to the
even
out route, the running back in
as
the
they
previous
come
play.
up 1st and
You know,
goal.
those are some of the best rushes in. At that age and out rush, they do a great job. They also get underneath those running drops. But right there, Wesley guards the out route, the running back, and Henry goes behind it, hits the big route.
From the 1.
Put her out of the flat. There's Adrian Peterson. Ooh, takes a big hit. And a 44-yard run, but he's crossed midfield.
Now you can get the ball back.
Is in business.
Zeke Elliott
Henry
able
going
to
locked to
find
the
his
flood
way
play
in
here.
from the
He's got
yard
belt
out.
wide.
And the
He's got
Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
He's headed deeper in the second quarter.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And we
Henry
are tied in
scrambling
the
this
second
Brandon
quarter.
Clef, the God Clef. What are you seeing on this drive for Henry looking to tie this game up?
So
Wesley's
even
doing
at
a
7
great job
now
of
as they
making it
kick
work.
it
I mean,
away.
everything is coming hard right now. Nothing is easy about this drive. He's really having to work getting the 3rd down.
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
You don't want to give West this ball back. West get the ball at half. So you want to slow this game down and really go into half.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
Right? Because there's so much time left. Like, Wesley's in complete control of his ball game. Because even if he scores, you're going to have like a minute and a half to go with the ball and you get the ball.
Incomplete.
I think
This is what Brady remembers. When I see 5 wide receivers in the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
It's no problem because I can go right back downfield, hit 7 like that drive never happened.
Clef, how much
After
pressure
the
does it take off a
incomplete
player
pass
when they're
here
able
now
to
is
start off the
2nd
game
and
first
10.
drive with an interception and get an early stop?
Oh, huge, because now you're playing from the head. You know, you already got your spot.
Oh, kill his little cracker ass.
And the defense obviously expecting run as well as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up the 3rd down.
Henry is all
Couldn't hit his old ass.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the
That's
first
the
half.
first time this game that he audibled over to the gun bunch strong formation. and Wesley was forced to guard the wheel route, so he goes to the post to the backside. Henry going outside the box a little bit, getting out of the bunch in the tight, goes to the bunch strong, and Cage did a big-time touchdown.
The final shot
like
before half for
he just
Brady.
gave way too much time for Wesley.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans.
7 of 2. Wouldn't expect anything else to do one more time. That Lance Alder, maybe a little underrated. I know about a lot of the big plays out there, but Alder maybe doesn't get the shine that some of these other wide
Second half
receivers
straight
do.
ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Joe.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown piece, 7-7 our score.
If anybody can have it, it's kind of a team captain program. Everybody gets a team captain, so it's not something you have to go buy in the store. That's something that you get for playing Madden Ultimate Team.
Exactly. So an easy way to jumpstart your team, get one of the best receivers in the game early, use that team captain.
Right in the middle. Down to the 34-yard line and Wesley back in business with a minute 20 counting. He's 34 yards away to take the lead.
Look at things and say, unfortunately, this is a tie game. We need to pivot. We need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to run 1-1 for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play against the football.
That was Vernon Davis taking the hit to pick up the first down.
Prescott.
Now, one of the things is Henry needs to try to use his timeouts here. Wesley got all the ground.
So Charles, tie game here. What are your
I wonder if
keys as we
Henry does
continue
even
to
try
play
to
the
take his
second half?
timeout. He's in a dire situation. Wesley gets the ball back.
Better than anybody is. Wesley will take off with Derrick Henry. He'll pick up the first down and take it to the ball to the 8-yard line.
And he will
Seems
have the
like
Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
If there's a play that's tough to score,
Everyone in
it's
the
inside 10
stadium
yards.
saw that big
It's so
hit
true.
coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that
And what a
play.
great use of
Give
their
him a
time.
whole lot
That
of credit for
halfback
taking
rule
the
that is
hit
so
and
difficult.
possessing the
But you
football.
saw
Picking up the
Henry
first down.
on defense,
Shaquille
able to
Barrett
click
there
on
pushing
and be in the
upfield to
spot
make
where
the
Wesley
stop.
would want to throw to that wheel route.
Exactly, especially in the red zone. You're so concerned with both wheel routes, the running back and the tight end.
So
you have to
still
do everything you
14
can, especially
yards
to
to
take away
go,
with
second
usually
down.
great job from Henry.
This time the running back stays in the block. Henry trying to take off. Let's throw this one away from the back of the end zone. 6 seconds, you run one more play with no timeouts.
Yes, you do. But
Luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your start, but can come in and keep drives going.
That away, but like to your point, I think Wesley, this is a quick, 1-2, one of the wheel routes,
an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
Henry said absolutely everybody. He was looking for the sack to end the half, and you can see Wesley with a sigh of relief that Henry got rid of that ball. He was settled for a field goal.
And you see the high-level strategy coming into play. Henry says, I'm going to send pressure, try to get a sack so you get no points. Wesley very lucky to get that ball away. But these guys thinking on the next level, this is high IQ added. And that, for Henry, that's a huge defensive stuff going into the second half.
So, Ty, wasn't a great half from Henry, not a great first quarter especially, but getting that stop, hurting Wesley to create the offense, it's got to build a little bit of confidence.
It really does. To hold the 3 and Madden 22 is a big win for Henry. His confidence, his momentum going in the second half, but Wesley's got to feel good. Up 10-7 and getting the ball by the second half.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, catch your breath. It was an absolutely frantic pace here in the first half. But Wesley looking for his first belt and a 10-7 lead over his friend was Austin cohort Henry. Let's get going. Second half action, 10 minutes away from the warning, a $250,000 check. It is Wesley in the ball for the 25-yard line. He's got that punch in the right side. To Tony Pollard on the backfield. He stopped his off with a first down run to 37
release, and it did force him to put a pass.
With important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect
I don't know
pressure here.
about that, right? Partnerships can come into play here when you're talking $250,000, $100,000.
Down he goes. A bucket inside. Shaquille Barrett able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
And he started off with a big play.
Sometimes can work against you. He thinks he can retreat now, run the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss.
In that deep half right there, gets a little bit of space, throws it in there, and that's a huge play. Because if Wesley can go up 17-7,
And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
And Henry will use a second half timeout. And you can see the disappointment on the #1 seed's face, knowing that that's a major mistake.
Ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn. They've got it 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
That touchdown, it made that timeout for naught.
And you hear Wesley saying just need one
loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
He goes to the high ball streak back in the end zone. Sometimes you come down with that, sometimes you don't. Fortunately for Wesley, he does. 17-7. Now Henry, the bell winner. His back is against the rim frame.
And that's complete.
57-second drive there from Wesley Gibbons. The Georgia native goes up by 10 as we take a look. One more time of the play to set this all up. The streak down the sidelines, and Derrick Henry delivers a laser.
They'll try to run
the outside of that safety. A lot of space right there. Very pass lead from Wesley to the outside. Touchdown. That was huge. One of the ways to start the second half of Wesley Gibbons.
Now what can Henry do on his first offensive drive of the second half? Back down the field.
What? He had a wide open touchdown to the left side, just missed it. He had the tight end wheel out initially.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching
Henry
NFL
right now?
on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You don't, especially the way he's been playing throughout this whole entire Ultimate Madden Bowl tournament. He's been lights out on offense, but right now a little bit hesitant on offense with this reach. Had both blue routes and just missing. So that's a good Wesley also.
I know you're supposed to have that pick.
Goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay.
Easy pick.
Down the field. It's Charlie Joyner. Joyner in the end zone. A touchdown for Henry. He cuts into Wesley's lead. We've got scoring all over the place here in the 3rd quarter.
So the big play gets all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
The play that Wesley just ran on for a big
play.
He goes right back to it. I mean, this was
scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
To the sidelines, and just like that, and he's back in. That's what he needed a big play like that.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just
Kick is away. A 3-point ball game. It is once again. And we'll take a look at this touchdown.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Henry scored 46.
Yeah, you see that stock fade route. I mean, this guy, a guy not even 10 yards. The defender went to the crossing route, and that stock fade route from the cross screen becomes so popular.
Now Brady
pays off big time right there for him.
Wide open receiver complete.
He is stepping left, looking right. He's dropping that gets
Brady hooking up.
Come on, we got to stop this guy. He's allowed to stop this Wesley offense. It's like Wesley
the extra point.
Megatron just so good. Wesley loves that play, that C-spot play, that corner route, the front play.
He's got it. It's now a
14-7 ball. All 6'5" or 5, and that's an easy aggressive play.
in trouble. Trying to get away.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
In the right stick. It's a risk reward when you send that zone defender to go up the quarterback.
It is. You want to be careful. You want to time it right when you do it. But if he's rolling out like that with Derrick Henry, it's a good time to send it. And a great job by Henry. He was using that crosser deep down the field as well. A great stick work from Henry.
First corner combo left side.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they'll get this one across midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. So how about that for a changeover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Calvin Johnson, the Lions legend down in 29-yard line.
Here's Prescott.
He's
going to find his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 37 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
ceiling, jumping out of
We
his
are
seat
set
because
up
he
for a
almost had
fantastic
one of those
finish
hits
now. A
at the
fourth-quarter
line picks.
touchdown here. We're an
That
extra
could have
point
been
away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't
forget the extra point. It's up and
disastrous
good.
play for Wesley.
Here in the fourth quarter.
Almost a game changer play. That type of play right there can really turn
This
the
one
game of the
tied
game
at
to get that
14 now as he
So
sends
one thing I'm
this one
surprised about
away.
Henry, he's one of those people who says real, but he's not losing every play. Like some plays, he's
See a
going to
return
die.
here for Good job. In fact, just a yard past there.
Let's go, D.
It's about to get crowded in here, so I believe one great user is about to step in. User, this game, it's a close one. This is a huge
set to
drive
begin their
for
next possession.
Henry's defense.
Well, they
to
just
get
gave up
stop
the
and
score
stand.
to tie it. That's the
Absolutely.
bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back.
Right here,
He's
he's
going
on
to be
that
met
backside
at the line
linebacker.
of scrimmage and take it
That's a
down.
great scramble right there by Wesley.
It was Osa
You need that backside linebacker to be moving to put pressure on him. But Henry, Henry usually running 3-3-5 wide. Both of these guys trying to switch it up for the game. This is Madden Bowl, the championship with $250,000 in profit because each other knows each other's game so well. And you can see maybe Henry just isn't used to it, but now he's back in that 3-3-5 wide. Let's see if he can come up with a big stop right here.
Go ahead and huddle up and
First
run
down and
your
goal.
offense.
Derrick Henry with Tony Pollard in the backfield. Buck on the left side. Werner and Calvin Johnson join Vernon Davis over in prime time. Deion Sanders alone on the right side. Henry back pass, stepping up. Stepping up. This is
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Wesley's gotten blessed on that first
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
And if you was, you feel so fortunate right now, man. Those are the type of plays that make you think.
On first down, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
17-14. I need the fours up, not in just our chat, but on every chat. If you're on a sidecast, if you're on a watch along, whatever, put your fours up in the chat. We're 5 minutes away from crowning an Ultimate Madden Bowl champion. 2nd down and goal line formation for Wesley up by 3. He'll drop back to pass with Derrick Henry. Waiting, looking, it's well covered. All sorts of time though. Rolls outside the pocket, will throw this one away. We'll go to a 3rd and goal.
And Henry's goal line defense, red zone defense in general has been phenomenal. I want to go back to that fumble play because Henry's stick work on that was exceptional. He guarded the wheel route and then he came back and used a tackle. The quarterback
here will come at the 38-yard line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of blitz are coming a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked to turn to the side.
He is disgusted right now. And for Wesley, that's a big touchdown. Going up 2 possessions. And like we talk about all the time, Nick, sometimes you need a little bit of luck. You need the Angels on your side.
3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal will be 55 yards. Again, it's Elliott.
What are they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing
This is a fumble. This could have turned the game. It sits there on the 1-yard line. A whole lot of different jerseys out there, but it's Frank Gregg now diving on the fumble and keeping it Russell Chance. Tight end up for turning the 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Go back to Elliott. He's been busy. He works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 46 yards rushing for him now on 17
carries. He's begging his defense. He's begging the game of Madden. Give me a little bit of love with 4:42 to go.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott.
You can't tell this
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
He just hasn't got one break.
Really at 60,000
And now he's just switching
pass right there, including us in the boat.
This is the 4th time.
That's
And
a
he
big
earned
call, big guts.
multiple times, but they finally give him his break.
Here's all I'm saying is
First down.
it's a 3-point game now. We'll take a look one more time. I feel like right now, Henry needs to go get himself a kick out because he's looking for them to give him a break. And right now, he can't find anything on the defensive side of the ball to get a stop against Wesley
Here's Prescott.
That's the problem. He hasn't been able to get a stop. And that's a big cover 3 bomb right there.
So many times
Henry
we talk
just
about
matched up
coverage, we're just talking about the
and
defender
here he is
running
once
with a
again in that
receiver, but a big part of it
2-3-6.
is
I want to see if he's
understanding
able
where
to
the
get that
football is,
linebacker
finding it.
but
In this
West
case,
said, hey, it's still
when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zola. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zola. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win.
Being on the precipice of history.
Good game.
You see Henry, looks like he switched up his defense here now. Going to go to the 2-4-5 R, it looks like. Henry really bring up the full arsenal on defense. And we have a delay of game from last week.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
5-yard
pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it,
because instead of getting 5 yards right here and being first, second and 5, you get 5 yards. You see Henry go back to what got him here. This 2-4-5 line got him here. Now you're going to see West slide it one right and try to roll out on every fall.
Straight out. A little dead duck in the air, just floated out to the sideline. And it is caught for a big gain. Give him 11 yards on a play that could have been intercepted.
It took us down to the last
Right there. Look at the touch pass on that. I thought he was going to get snapped. You saw some games coming around the edge. Great defense from Henry. But what a throw from Wesley. Just came out of nowhere with that one.
That looked like when we were in elementary school. You ever played 500 out at recess, stow the ball up, shot at point, and then that one play. And there's Calvin Johnson in the corner, and there's Calvin Johnson to the end zone. He looks right at home in the end zone for Wesley Gittin as he goes back up by 2 scores.
We have a shootout on our hands. Neither of these guys can snip a stop in the second half. The first half, they were playing relatively good defense, slowing the game down, and now it's been unleashed, and everyone's just throwing lasers out here. Big time throw, corner route, flood play to the left side. Wesley back up 2 possessions. The pressure once again shifts to Henry.
Good night.
Pretty much a flawless performance. He had that fumble, but besides that, I mean, he's just playing great. Offense, defense, everything's clicking for him right now.
Close things out. All 4 of us in the booth, what a way to end.